in the moment, not specifically planning it for April Fools, you know? All right, ladies and gentlemen. There are only 2 spiders. That's pretty good. That's messed up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, come closer. Come sit around the fire as I tell you of a story of our past, our present, and our future. We zoom in over the continent of Otheos, past the Dracovian territory to the north of the Sword Mountains. Just about 60 miles past Phandalin, we re-enter into the dungeon where we last left off. Our heroes tracking down the Wave Echo Cave that Gunderson and his 2 other brothers had found. After finding the entrance, or after following a letter that Gunderson had sent, left for us at the tavern, the Stonehill Inn, we read the letter that he told us that he could no longer wait for his other brothers, and must set out to find them. And he was not aware that the Black Spider was following him, and a group of people seemed to be interested in the Wave Echo Cave. After making our way through the cave and narrowly being defeated by a group of Sturgises at the cave top, we found ourselves in a wizard's chamber in front of the Forge of Spells, a green brazier that will embody and empower any non-magical armor that is given into it. After everybody had done what they added the magical properties to what weapons they had, everybody has their different weapons set for different times at their roles, and we continue to head through the dungeon searching for Gunderson. After finding a group of bugbears just a little farther off from the geysers that were creating all the noise in the dungeon, Skullface had tried to hatch a plan of deceit against the Black Spider. After getting out of view of the main group and the party splitting up, Skullface and Pro Gamer Guns found themselves talking to the Black Spider along with his various followers. After what seemed to be a good deal for the spider and a just deal for our heroes, Skullface and Pro Gamer Guns find themselves at just near the exit of the Wave Echo Cave, while the rest of the group, after trying to grab one of the bugbears and not succeeding, the bugbear called out for reinforcements, and we find ourselves fighting what seems to be a group of spiders and various creatures attacking us. So we pick up where we last left off. All right, so ladies and gentlemen. Just in time, Blue. That's if you are playing. We're trying to get through this part. We just got done with the introductions. I believe we will just start off at the top of the round of initiative. Currently, Max, Pyro, Blue, and Skullface find themselves fighting 3 spiders, a drow, and a bugbear. And Pro Gamer Guns, Pro Gamer Guns and Skullface find themselves near the bugbear. Skullface, you are the top of the initiative roll from last time, so you have the first move, my friend. You currently find yourself in dugout cavern entrance that the Gunderson Rock brothers found, leading to a set of tunnels. The bugbear is at the top. For Gamer Guns, you are looking pretty hurt at 7 health. Skullface, you are doing pretty well. I believe you have you're back to your normal health. As you see, you are in the ditch where we a couple of us had fallen down, and you see the bugbear looking up at you, waiting for you, him up at the top of the ridge. So what say you, Skullface? What would you like your first move? You see the bugbear kind of standing in front of you. He's holding a torch in one hand and the weapon in the other. I cast my healing elixir. Okay, go ahead. I believe Pro Gamer Guns Skullface is planning to hand that to you. Pro Gamer Guns, go ahead and roll your 2d4 plus 2 and to roll that health. Let's get you some health back. As you see Skullface, for a minute, the bugbear looking down at him, Skullface appears in his hand. He looks to you, and you kind of see him turn to his side, you facing towards him. His hand reaches out in front of you. He points to you. Kind of focus on the hand, and it forms a red healing potion in front of you. Roll the 1. Alright, so you got a 1 and a 4. That is 5, 6, 7. Pro Gamer Guns, you heal to 17 health. As you pop the cork, the little wood cork falls to the ground. You hear it barely hit against the stone as you are already gurgling down that, or gulping down that healing potion. Alright, that is Skullface's action. Unless you have another bonus action or anything you'd like to do, Skullface, I will move it, or movement, I will move to the rest of the group, and whoever's next in initiative. Is that all, my good sir? I will... yeah. Alright. I say, sir, I'm sorry, but I can't get up there. I am too tired from this journey. I say, sitting on the ground, acting tired as fuck. As Skullface sits on the ground, poof, flopping his butt. The bugbear looks to you, and he kind of grunts, and he rolls his eyes, and he goes, ugh, just come on already. All right, we move up to the other group. Their initiative is first. It is not your turn, Pro Gamer Guns. With Skull Faces, we go to the spider group. This. Yeah, when it is your turn. Got it. All right, sounds good. Good catch. All right. Well, let's get this going. Spiders go first. Nesnar also goes first. He makes his move. You do not see him. You do not know where he moves to. Spider goes first. It's a 13. I will say it attacks Max. A 13 plus. There goes to 5. 13. 18. It actually hits. I got the +1, but I'm actually 18. The spider comes up to Max, the red spider. Its feet scurrying, hearing against the water. It bites, hits Max on the shoulder. I scream out, ah! As the toothy maw slobbers all over my beautiful blue cobalt armor. I take 7 damage, and I have to take a PC 11 Constitution saving. Come on, Constitution saving throw. I rolled a 12 plus my Constitution. I passed. All right. I still take 7 damage. I am not poisoned. All right. I am not poisoned though, as the poison starts to burn on my side. But I push it out, or I shake it off, taking 7 damage. That is a 19. He is also going to attempt to recharge. It's got a 4. It does not recharge its web. Sling. The second one is going to go. This green spider is going to attack blue. No, it is. You're good, Skullface. Good night to your children, your little gothling. The green spider. I mean, Gothics. Sorry, did I say Skullface? Gothics. Is going to attack blue. The green one is attacking blue right now. Going to go in for another bite attack. Rolled a 17. That is a hit. Oh, no. At blue, are you playing? 24. Oh, no. Unless you're not playing. If you're not playing, I will count this roll a 3. You better be playing. Okay. Let's move the next one. The bugbear is actually going to climb up and attack. Is going to. Right. It's going to have to make a strength check. See if he can make it up there. The 13 rolls fine. The bugbear just comes climbing up and is going to attack at Cowgirl. As he climbs up the ridge, Cowgirl sees as she's reaching for Max, climbs up next to her, and deals rolls an attack. 4. That is a big fat miss. Are you still blurred? Oh, a minute. It lasts only a minute. Okay. Okay. 10 minutes. Okay, but sure. That is a miss. Okay. The bugbear, as Cowgirl is reaching toward the bottom of the ridge, she sees the bugbear climb up, stand next to her, swing with his brute mace. Cowgirl just pulls to the side as the mace flies past her. It's a bugbear. He, the other blue spider is going to attempt to recharge its web. Oh, there goes that dice. Rolls a 4. It does not recharge. Let's see here. 5, 10. Yep, he's gonna go in for Max, and attempt to attack Max. Blue rolls a 3 on his Constitution saving throw. Blue takes 7 damage and is now poisoned, and takes another 9 damage. That is 16 damage. Blue just takes 16 damage as the spider, out of nowhere, he doesn't expect it. He's looking at Max. The spider just comes crawling around the right side and just plants its bite into Blue, kind of creaking against the armor. You hear almost a tin can as it knife pierces it, pulls out. Blue yells out in a scream of pain. 16, 9 left. Blue is not looking too good. No, where's that? Now, yeah, I do. The blue spider is going to attempt to attack Max. Rolls a 2. That is a miss as the spider comes biting at Max. I put my sight up in time as the spider just it's clamping with its maw. The drow is going to make an attempt at Gothix with his bow and arrow. Rolls a 5. Plus his 4 is not a hit as Gothix sees the arrow flying from across the ridge or from the bottom, and he just pulls aside as the arrow pierces off the back of the wall. Max is going to go next. I am. I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to attack one, attack the other, do my action surge, and attack both again. So I start to power up. You see lightning start to gather around me as a moment of desperateness comes around. I roll my 20 for the blue spider first. As I start to spin, I try to do kind of a lightning, and I spin around trying to hit both my targets. Roll an 8 plus my 7 is a plus my 6 actually. That is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. The armor class is 14. The first one gets hit. Welcome to Real Dreamer. Welcome back. Do damage for that one. That's an angle. A 5. That is 5 plus 4 is 9. As I strike the first spider, the camera slows down as I start to spin in a circle, and I deal 9 damage to the blue spider. That is 17. 17. I strike the other spider. Let's just do it here. We are currently find ourselves in a old abandoned cavern destroyed from a long time ago war. I am 8. Another one. As I strike the red spider, I deal another 5 damage to the red spider. 1. All right. Hear that out loud. And then as I spin one, I yell out and I traction surge, and I spin another full circle. Rolling a 1 on that guy. That one totally misses as the spider kind of reels back, and I roll again for the blue spider. 8. That is a hit, dealing 1 plus 4 is 5 damage to a red spider. Okay, both spiders. I'm gonna use my movement to climb and get the hell out of there. But I will be taking attack of opportunity. Both spiders. Oh wait, let's see here. I will do my acrobatics check to check if I can climb. That's a crit as I freaking climb up that baby real fast. And then the spider attacks, rolling a 19. That's great. And the other spider attacks, rolling a 7. 7 plus 5 is the first one hits, dealing 7 damage as I 7 minus 19, 7 8 7 minus 19 is no, 7. I know, it's just I'm talking really fast. Half my head. 7 minus 19 is 12. Yeah, well, they have to hit my 18. That's why 7 plus 5 is 12. I knew the number wasn't correct because my armor class is 18. 7 plus 5 is nowhere near 18. All right, that works. And you 11. Roll. I rolled 20 for a Constitution saving throw. I'd take 7 damage. And I don't get poisoned as the spider reaches out for Max as he's climbing up and strikes with its claws, and it hits me in the back as I'm climbing up the thing. It goes to Pyro now, or Pro Gamer Guns. You are up. On her turn, she says she hands the rope to him. Pro, you're up. Unless there's anything else you're doing, Cowgirl, you can tell your attack. So Max makes it up the ledge. The bugbear attacking Cowgirl, the green spider attacking Blue, and the red spider hitting Max in the back as you hear this screech of the spider's leg scratch against Max's back and cutting into his armor. How art thou this? So Gothics, you are up here. Your end of initiative. Call the bugbear and say, hey, catch this rope. All right, I got that part. Anything else? Otherwise, unless you're deeming an attack. And then Cowgirl's setting up her attack as well. Pro Gamer Guns, as you throw up the rope to the bugbear reaches out and as you kind of throw it at the same time, he kind of reaches his hand out and he kind of fumbles for a second. But he gets a hold of the rope. You now have the bugbear holding the rope. Good that it goes. Okay, what are you doing? I cast Blur with Quicken to make it a bonus action. Move in front of the blue and touch him with a healing orb for my action. Sounds great. So Cowgirl, she casts Blue. Is that a level 1 again? Level 2. All right. So you're level 2. Casting Blur, disadvantage on all attacks against you. Blue heals for 5 points. As Cowgirl, she starts to create, she casts a spell and snaps her fingers as this distorted image kind of comes around, almost like two people right next to each other, drawing focus away from her. She walks over to past the bugbear, and she puts her hand on Blue as you see this light white energy emanate against his armor as the silhouette shines between his fingers, and he heals for how much? 5 damage. That is a 14. All right. Sorry. Right. Okay. So next would be the bugbear that's with you. The bugbear looks to you, Pro Gamer Guns, as he has the rope in his hand, and he goes, "What the hell do you want me to do with this? Do you want me to pull you up?" And at that, we will go to Blue. Blue is going to... I don't believe Blue is playing right now. So Blue is going to see the spider in front of him, and he's going to pull out his halberd, and he is going to attempt to kind of poke and push the spider back off of the ledge, pushing against its chest. Let's hear... Oh, okay. All right, your turn, buddy. Pull me up, please. Okay, so, the bugbear is going to make a strength check. Um, 18. The bugbear succeeds, and he pulls you up, and you find yourself right next to the bugbear. Blue says he rolls to attack. Go ahead and roll your 20, Blue. After Blue, it'll be Gothic's turn. Okay. 8. Very good question, Blue. The spider... 8 plus what? What is your thing? 8 plus your Wind's Fury. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yes, you did. Just barely. Hit. You did. Which spider? I rolled to attack the blue spider. Sounds good. Blue, you get over to the ledge and you see with your poleaxe, and you have with that 5-foot reach, and swing at the he comes up tall. You're kind of holding the longer end, or the back end of your poleaxe, as the Wind's Fury comes down, striking on the top of the blue spider, just hitting it, and as you hear the acrylic crunching against the metal. Oh, damn it. And Gothics, you will be up next after Blue does his damage. You can go ahead and type up your turn right now, whatever you'd like to do. You currently see Max standing next to you, badly bitten from the spider as he attempts to run away from it. The red spider down below you. You stand on top of a ledge about 10 feet, looking down at the red spider, the blue spider, and the green spider hanging on top of the wall, sideways, facing towards towards Blue. Oh, sweet. Okay. And that is a... God, I have to remember how to do this. Where is it? Okay, I have to pull it up. Wind's Fury. 10 feet and 15 feet. Must succeed a strength saving throw or be pushed 15 feet. Your DC save is a 14. The spider needs to roll a 14 with its strength. All right, here we go. Strength. As a blue hits down with the axe, it crunching the spider before he can even react. Blue, in the same motion with his hand, while holding the polearm, does his gust of wind and pushing the spider back 10 feet. Spider does not succeed as it is pushed 15 feet back. I believe it is 15 feet away, direction following the line, and must spend 2 feet of movement for every 1 foot. As blue casts gust of wind, let's see here. I believe it is just straight up 60 feet. Saving throw 1 foot as far as vapor extinguisher. Change the direction. All right, sounds good. It is right there. Brought up as blue casts a gust of a 15-foot square. 5, 10, about 15. Woo, look at that. This spider, just as the spider gets hit in the face before he can even react, blue just blows this spider back. Our aerokinetic paladin, as the spider gets flown back off the ledge, will take 1d6 for every 10 falls. 3 damage. The blue spider takes 3 damage. Very good, very good. This spider is now over here and just getting pushed against the ledge. As blue is just keeping it, and it's kind of just, you see it's underneath its abdomen, just kind of getting pushed against the ledge there, as it is forced to right there. Gothics, you are up, my good sir. Gothics, you see, as you're looking to Max, you're looking to Cowgirl as she's a distorted image of herself. As you've seen this before. She kind of smiles and winks to you as all of a sudden you see the spider, your focus being on her, goes to a fuzz on her face and focuses to the spider behind her as you see it fly past her into the wall, but on the other side of the ledge, and just keeps getting blown. You look to Blue, and Blue has his hand pointed out at the spider, just blowing it that way. I'm going to double check something. Can I jump across the ravine? You can't jump across the ravine. You have about, I'd say about a, I'll go 10 feet of long jump, and that's pretty good without a running start. I'd give you another maybe 3-4 feet with a running start. I'd say you get to about the ledge. You don't really have anything else that can get you about any farther, but it's about 15 feet long, and you can jump about just that much. You can attempt to back up and run and do that, and I would have you do a roll, and you would check with your acrobatics and see if you make it across. I'd say it's a pretty hard DC. It'd be probably about an 18 number, but you have pretty good acrobatics. You have a 7 in your acrobatics. I mean, you got to roll at least an 11. No lower than 11. But as you jump off, you're going to take an opportunity attack from this bugbear as you're, and it's going to hit you as you're jumping across the ravine. If you'd like to do that, absolutely. Did I kill the spider or did damage it? You definitely damaged it. Oh yeah, you did the 8 damage. You rolled, I see you rolled there. You did a 1. You don't have the great weapon master, right? Okay, so you did your 8 damage, or your 1 damage. Wait, you rolled an 8? You're a D12. What's your, go ahead and, oh, there it is, 11 plus 3 is 11 is a 14. Oh my god, you're so fucking... Okay, so check this out. as you break Skullface or Gothix, as you see the spider get pushed against the wall, as you see it fly and it goes as it keeps blowing, Blue kind of just looks determined and he pushes even harder. All of a sudden, just the wind shear, just the energy just and the limbs fall apart, and this spider just kind of disintegrates and limps and falls flat on the floor as the wind is kind of blowing some of its appendages left and right. This spider is no more. I'll run and slice the green spider's head. Right. Katana, I take it. As Gothix, you come as you kind of dash, do this kind of quick sense of running as you run around the bugbear coming into his attack area. You don't get attacked unless you leave it. But now you come over to the spider and you slice. Go ahead and roll. I take it as your katana. You rolled your oh, so you're gonna do the both of them? Okay. Where's my damage? Yeah, exactly. Okay, so Gothic's doing his those are both hits. Gothix. Plus 2d8 plus 5. Gothix comes whisking around. You see him running kind of Naruto style, staying low to the ground as he kind of runs behind the bugbear. The camera kind of peering as you kind of see it. The background moving slower than the front focus as Gothix pulls out his saber gun blades, and Kyle reaches and strikes towards the spider, dealing 3. Cool. 3 plus 5 is 8. 9. Very good. Very good. Okay. The green spider, as Gothix kind of pulls out his saber guns and slides and does a bunch of strikes and hits a bunch of gashes underneath the abdomen of the spider. The spider on the side of the wall takes the cuts and just kind of veers back and screeches as you see its teeth and mandibles flailing about, dealing 9 damage. Okay. That. Okay. Next will be Skullface. As this is going down, I look to the group, and in my interaction from my other turn, I yell out, "Where the fuck are the others?" And we go to Skullface's turn. Go gamer guns. Nope, never mind. So Pro Gamer Guns, you see now in front of you, Skullface, you see Pro Gamer Guns getting pulled up by the bugbear as she kind of leans against the side, and the bugbear succeeds in pulling her up. The bugbear kind of grabbing her and pulling her up with his hand, as well as he kind of grabs her hand, and she kind of stands next to him. You see her kind of tying her rope around her shoulders again. Her looks down to you kind of with the corner of her eye, and you see yourself looking up at the bugbear. Seeing with your dark vision, you kind of you notice that the bugbear's kind of his attention is more focused on Pro Gamer Guns now. His side, kind of his shoulder to the left of you, as he kind of watches Pro Gamer Guns as she puts her rope away with haste and much love, and kind of, you know, she kind of murmurs to herself a little bit about her lovely rope, her beloved rope. We all know how Pro Gamer Guns loves her rope. Skullface, I believe Skullface knows we're here. Knows it's his turn. Sure he's just typing up something. Otherwise, who is next? The bad guys will be next. Max will be. Pro Gamer Guns will be next. Pro Gamer Guns, you can start getting your turn ready as well, depending on what you want to do. And I can get that ready. You can feel free to type that up as well. I should be that. Cool, sounds good. I got you, Skullface. Yeah, you're good, you're good. Oh, I need to make that chat box for you. Let me see here, the parties chat. Well, let me do it in capital. You're good, Skull. Everyone, mods, subs, everyone. Alright, there you go. It should be created. Yeah, you can, Pro Gamer Guns. Name contains invalid characters. What do you mean? The hell it does. Oh, no spaces. Okay. Let's see here. Adventures. Adventure. How do you spell adventures? Adventurers. Valid. Okay, let's just do party chat. Okay, so how do we go to those different rooms? The question. Room. Chat. Party chat. Okay, so this is party chat. There you go. You guys can, it's in the corner, it's under rooms or on the chat box. You should see stream chat, and underneath it you should see room and party chat. You guys can chit chat there and do your planning if you guys like. I will not go into that chat. You guys can see it, and you guys can, you know, plan and do whatever you need to do, so I don't see what you guys are plotting. You know, keeps me on my toes. You know, and it's a little faster than doing whispers, I believe, to each other. But I walk around behind the bugbear and push him in the pit hole. All right, roll 20. It's a contest. So, Pro Gamer Guns, you walk over here to the side of the bugbear, and you just, as you shove, you go ahead and roll your 20. Rolled a 9. The bugbear rolls. Do this. The enemy rolled a 12 plus his strength. His strength is. He rolled a 14. Your 9 against his. I'd say it's a it's an athletics. So 9 plus 6 is 14, and he rolled a 14. Oh my god, what does that fucking mean? Okay, so basically, right now you guys, he beat it. He as you try to push him, and he kind of sees it coming, and he puts his hand on your shoulders, and you are currently locked in each other, basically, as you guys are trying to push each other, and he kind of looks down to you and goes, "What are you doing?" As you try to push him, and you guys are locked in each other, both rolling a 14. So you guys are at a standstill. I pull out my axe, saying, "There's everywhere," saying, "They're everywhere," as I cast Branding Smite and shooting the bugbear with my Eldritch Blast. Okay. Go ahead. I tell the bugbear, "April Fool's, just kidding, man." He looks down at you and he goes, "What the fuck is April Fool's?" As you guys are sitting there pushing each other. Roll 20 at full. Excuse me. So Skullface, you see Pro Gamer Guns. He tries to push the bugbear. He kind of reacts in time, and they're kind of in this locked grip. As he's pushing down and she's pushing up, and her enormous fighter strength is actually holding well against such a tall creature. He rolls a 13. That is a big fat miss. Skullface, as you get ready and you yell this out, you shoot towards the bugbear. The bugbear sees the Eldritch Blast as he's looking down at Pro Gamer Guns. He kind of sees it in this corner, and he tries to shift in the last second as the Eldritch Blast crackling behind him. After that, it becomes, unless you have anything else you'd like to do. So I'm a farmer right now, and I am on FS 19. What is FS 19? Final Fantasy? Is there 19? No, there's not. I roll for deception. Too late. I yell at Gothic, "So you know what hell happened to the others." Yells at Gothic, "So you know what happened to the others?" As the blue speaks up after Max asks this question. And with that, unless you have any other bonus actions you'd like to, or anything else you'd like to say besides that, Skullface, I will move to the next of the group, or I can just come back to you in a minute. Oh, she headbutted you. Okay, so it now comes to the group. All of a sudden, the from up here. LM. Out of nowhere, the Neznar appears. The black spider shooting. You see these you see all of a sudden 3 little light balls come towards you. Actually, 4 of them coming towards you right now, blue. As Neznar appears, hanging upside down, his feet connected to the ceiling wall, as his invisibility stops as he declares attack and shoots towards blue and Gothics, as these little balls come flying towards Gothics and blue, dealing 2 of them to blue, 2 of them to Gothics. 3, 4 to blue. 2, 4 to blue and 4 to Gothics as you do your spell, and you see all of a sudden 2 balls hit you in the side, dealing 4 damage to blue and 4 damage to Gothics. At that, the red spider is going to shoot towards Cowgirl, and with the disadvantage of the blur, rolling a 13 and a 12. 12 plus 5, or no, he did, no, he hang on, he has to chief. Rolls a 3, does not regain it, so he moves in for a bite, and still, what's your DC? 17? Your armor class, yeah. 16. Bite 12 plus 5 is 17. The spider comes charging at you, Cowgirl, as he gets to the ledge and crawls up towards the ledge. As he looks to you and he strikes down, do you do anything? You have a reaction, or are you gonna take the hit? Fire shield, okay. As the spider comes down, seeing to pick which image, he picks the left image, and it almost comes down on a strike. As it gets closer to armor, Cowgirl yells out in reaction, "Fire shield!" and gets pushed back as the fire shield consumes her, giving her another +5 to her AC. And that is a what level spell? Level 1. Got 3 level 1s today. Or what do you have? I have you marked at 3 level 1s and a level 2 level 2s. Since our long rest. Do you know? That's what I have. Yeah, since our long rest. This is what I have. We did. You got a full charge back, but you have used shield twice. But we haven't rested since the spectator. We fought the spectator. Yeah, we haven't rested since the spectator. Did a short. We didn't even do a short rest. Okay, so that stops that. Let's hear the other spider. Gonna go for Gothics, and the bugbear gonna go for Max. So we do the spider first. He's going to attempt to recharge his spider web. 5. He gets his spider web back. The spider still is going to do a bite attack at blue, or Gothics, or Kyle. 11 at 16. The spider comes down on Gothics, and as the spider comes to bite Gothics, Gothics gets his saber guns up, and there's this kind of conflict as the starts biting at him, and Gothics blocks the attack. The other the red spider is done. The bugbear is going to attack backs as well. It's not an opportunity attack. He's attacking. He was invisible. He had to move to catch up to the group, but he is currently hanging upside down on the top of the cavern. Somehow he's able to climb up there. You're not exactly sure why, but he has he starts yelling down as he's shooting these balls at the magic missiles at you. He kind of yells as he's shooting both of them, and he's like, "Who the fuck are you people? This cave was supposed to be abandoned long ago." And you hear his anger and frustration as he shoots 2 or 4 balls at you guys. The bugbear rolling 20. It rolls a 4 plus 5. That is a 9. As the bugbear tries to strike down on Max, in the last second, I pull my sword out and I kind of deflect the momentum of the axe, and the bugbear misses his attack as well. At a miss, he takes a 1d4 damage. I kind of shoulder bust him with my armor, dealing goodbye. 2. Good. No. The bottom. Oh, I think it would fit. Dealing 2 damage to the bugbear. Oh. Sorry about that. Yeah, feel free to ask anytime if you have a question on something. I am more than happy to answer, as the computer has just froze. Okay, good. The drow is as he pulls out another arrow and he looks up to his master shooting from above him with the magic missiles hanging upside down. He yells out, "I do not know, my master, but they seem to be more trouble than they're worth." As he shoots the arrow towards towards Cowgirl again, with disadvantage. 20. Rolls a 12 plus his 4 is 16. Your armor class is what? 16. Okay. That is a hit. He 8. I need you to make a concentration check with your constitution. It is the damage. Concentration, to hold your concentration is a constitution saving throw. No, constitution saving throw. Or to keep your concentration. To save your spells, a concentration check. Yeah. So it's constitution. And the number you need to hit is the damage. The damage plus damage taken or the level, whatever's higher. I have this. What did you roll? Yes. And your constitution. Okay, hang on. It might be. Need to double check. We don't do a lot of concentration checks, so I always gotta double check. In order to keep this spell active, to keep her blur going. Whenever you take damage, DC equals 10 or half the damage you take, whatever number is higher. The number is 10, and you rolled a 10. Look at that. So, Pro Gamer Cowgirl, as you take, as you're focusing and you see Max fighting the bugbear, all of a sudden an arrow kind of hits you in the side, and you look to this across the ledge, and you are down to the ledge, and you see the drow kind of smile as he puts the arrow down. You see him putting his bow down as you pull everything together, and you keep that concentration and you keep the blur spell, but you take 7 damage. Very good concentration check. 7, 8, 9. Very good. Okay, next will be, that is it. Mr. Drow is always the last one. Max goes next, and Pro, I believe you did yours. We zoomed through to get yours. Pyro, you'll be next after Max, so go ahead and get your turn ready, babe. I am going to use my second wind as my bonus action, so I roll a 10 and add my level, where I'm a level 4. Come on, good roll. Give me some health. Give me some health. Rolled a 4. I got 8 health back as you see a green light emanate from the center of me. 8, 9. That was right. 8. And all right, so I go to 20 health, and I use my one more strike towards the bugbear in front of me. Only one strike since I use my bonus action. I roll a 15. That's a hit. As I kind of rejuvenate, you kind of see me from a slouch stance, kind of sit up again as I and I kind of jab the freaking my crystal sword into the chest of the bugbear, dealing 5 damage as I kind of twist the blade and kind of not hit my target, and I kind of strike against his side, dealing 5 damage. Pyro, you are up. Okay. All right. Yeah. What do you want to say? Go ahead. Tell me. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. That's Nesnar's hanging from the roof. The spider is near blue and gothic, so you can do whatever. It pulls if it succeed. What does it do? Is it? I'll just look it up real quick what it does. But I believe it pulls them. It's not a. I think it's a strength check. Okay. Okay. Yes, from wherever you want to do it from. It's right next to blue. It's literally next to blue on the same level as him, just hanging on the side of the wall. Kind of sideways. Kind of sideways on him. Find the ground, space you can see within range. Creature in 30 feet of you can see must succeed dexterity saving throw or be pulled 20 feet. So it has a dexterity saving throw. Which spider? The green one, right? Good thing about the green one. That's fine. Do the bugbear. He's, you know, who do you want to do? So Cowgirl pulls has her bow and she starts 10 feet down, about 15 feet over, and then 10 feet up again. Yeah. Uh-huh. And you pull him. It just pulls. I think it pulls, and that's it. It disappears after the pull. It disappears after your spell. It's instantaneous. Yes. Well, it concentration up to 1 minute, but it doesn't hold them in place. It pulls them, and then that's it. That's how the spell works. Is it pulls them. Use the spell until the spell ends. You can direct the Vine Lash to lash out at the same creature for another one. So it stays there, and then it can lash, but it doesn't hold him in place. I could say it holds him. That's on the ground. You can see. Take the vine, lash out, and you can see criminal or be pulled towards the vine. Directly ends. It can direct the vine. Until the spell ends, you can direct the vine to lash out towards the same creature or another one as a bonus action. I could say it pulls and holds, you know. He's gonna do a strength check to get out of it after this. Alright, Gothic's, your turn hasn't come up yet. Good timing. Huh? Yeah. Okay. So you want to pull him down there? Okay. So, the bugbear, right? So Cowgirl holds on to her bow, the Thorn of the North, and she casts Grasping Vine. As she does that, the Grasping Vine appears out of the ground. You see these vines come out of nowhere and just whip towards the bugbear. The Grasping Vine, she wants to do it about right here, 30 feet or so. 5, 10, 15. That's even farther than that, actually. Give it a little more distance for you. Back. Stay about right here is about 30 feet. The bugbear is going to roll a strength saving or dexterity check. Dex is 2. It's fine. It says it right here. 7. He does not pass. All of a sudden, you see these vines come out of nowhere, Blue. You hear the ground kind of thunder or rumble next to you as it whips, and the whip pulls the bugbear. The bugbear in front of me, smiling as the blade is in front of him. All of a sudden, gets pulled from the side, and the bugbear flies down here. He will take some damage from the fall of the 10-foot ledge. Rolling 6 for the damage. He takes another 4 damage as he falls to the ground and gets pulled, and the vines are kind of just wiggling around him as he is pulled towards the vine right here. Taking 4 damage. Blue bug. Okay. Yeah, that was your bonus action. Got it. What were you doing? Sorry. Fire, your chromatic orb? Oh. Fireball or bolts, whatever? Yeah, okay. Yeah. 1d10, roll 20. Which spider? Or which bugbear? Good hit. The red spider, good hit. Roll d10. At the same time, after she's done with the Grasping Vine, Cowgirl gathers a fireball in her hand and shoots at the spider, dealing 2 damage. I don't believe we have any adds, right? Okay, the red spider taking damage as the flame kind of hits it in the side. You kind of see it as some of its eyes kind of shut from the impact. Blue, will you be up next? Is this soundtrack Enya? I don't believe so. It is a soundtrack I found that I really like. Okie dokie, guys. So the bugbear that's with Skullface and Pro Gamer Guns gets to go. He is going to attempt to throw you into the freaking into the thing, Pro Gamer Guns. All right, as you guys are standing there locked, and he's like, "What the fuck are you doing? And what the fuck is April Fools?" As he is trying to attempt to turn you around and throw you into the thing, Pro Gamer Guns at Pro 20. The bugbear is going to roll his. He rolls a 6 plus his strength 8. He rolls an 8. I say to the bugbear, April Fool's Day is a national holiday where I came from. It's where you play pranks on each other. I just playing jokes with you. Did I scare you? The fucking 5. Okay, so 5. Thank you, Pro. I appreciate it. The honesty. 5 plus your athletics is 11, and he rolled a 6, 7, 8. He rolled an 8. As he attempts to move you around, you guys are currently still locked in like kind of this sumo wrestler kind of headlock, as he cannot do that. So he is going to attempt to run away. He's going to let go of the lock. He's going to run away from you. Pro Gamer Guns. Roll 20 for opportunity attack, as he's going to jump off the ledge and run away from you. He's at a strength check as well. Roll the 12. Plus your, we'll say the Talon is a 7, so a hit. He's going to attempt, rolls a 17. He lands the thing, but as he's running from you and is about to jump off the ledge, Pro Gamer Guns goes, "Oh hell no," and pulls out her Talon and gets a strong swipe on the bugbear. As the bugbear sticks a strike in the back, as he kind of tenses up. Skullface, you see the bugbear just kind of jump off of the ledge and kind of do a somersault and kind of take it with stride, as he lands perfectly, or lands really well, and going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, as he is going to taking 2 damage. All right. Blue, it is your turn, my good sir. As he's running off, he yells, "Fuck your April Fools!" As he's kind of hear the thunderous steps against the stone as his big fat feet feet away from you. Yeah, Grasping Vine was one of those things that the Ranger uses a lot, Laura Bailey uses a lot, and I've heard Matt tell her, like, it doesn't hold them in place. It pulls them for a second, and then it stays there, and then it can whip people. It's a bonus action. You can whip people that are near. bonus action each of your turns. Until the spell ends, you can direct the vine, but this is a concentration. So your concentration on your blur ends. You have now concentration on this spell, which is fine. But yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I will we'll write down what your spells do, what that does, like the little thing, because I don't even have it. That it lasts up for 1 minute. It has a 30 feet range, and it can be as a bonus action. And then it does a 20 feet directly toward, about 20 feet, so about right here. He's about 20. Farther though. 5. As like. Right where you wanted it. Okay. I cast Breath of Life on myself and move closer to the red spider. 5 is 11. Blue casts Breath of Life on himself. Blue. Breath of Life is your level 1 spell. Gain 11 health, giving yourself 20 health as blue kind of as a wind funnel kind of creates around him, and you see him kind of go from a more slouched step to a more upright position. And a bonus action, I cast Venomity on the red spider. Okay. Yeah, very, very good. Blue, still within the reach. You haven't left the area of attack for the green yet. The red spider now has, as blue points to the red spider, and you don't even hear him say anything unless he chooses to say something. Otherwise, we go to Sir Gothic. So you are up, my friend. We have you at the end of initiative right now, so this actually works. You actually got back in time for your second for your attack. You actually didn't even miss anything. But is it that? You have fun today? Like the movie? Good? It was a big dragon movie? Got to see the dragon movie? Yeah, you did such a good job on your homework. It was good. I combine a physical attack with a weapon attack. Yes, you can. You absolutely can. So you can do... The thing is about physical punches is we're not proficient in them. There's something we're proficient. Is that we're not... They don't do a lot of damage. Like a fist will do 1d4 damage. A fist with like, you know, bladed knuckles could do like 1d6 and up from there. But a normal fist will do 1d4. But you can do your gun and do your katana is a finesse weapon, which can be used as a one hand as well. Lucky for you. So you can do a 1d8 your saber gun, and then you do another 1d8 for your katana. Wait. Yes, it would, but and the other 1d8, which is, so it's basically one same thing. It's like 1d8 plus 5 plus another 1d8. So 2d8 plus 5. The same as your saber guns. It's kind of about the same as but one is cool about the katana is it's a finesse weapon, meaning it can be put in one hand instead of two. I think versatile is it can be 1d10 bludgeoning or 1d8 slash or something. The katana is a slashing damage. The saber guns is a piercing damage. That's also what comes into effect sometimes, is what the damage is that the weapon type is what helps. But yes, you can absolutely do that. I want to jump kick the green spider and use my saber guns to blast it off the ledge. Okay, all right. So what I would say is you do your attack. So you do Okay, so do 1d8, roll your attack. Okay. Roll attack for saber gun. Then roll 20 for strength check. All right, so Gothics, you kind of take a step and you kind of jump up and kind of do this Bruce Lee karate kick as you, yeah, and you at the same time you grab your saber gun and you shoot it and you attempt to push the spider off the ledge, doing check. Wow. All right, so Gothics, you come up the spider. Unless it rolls a 20. All right, so Gothics rolled a 12 as well. So, 1d4. 1-8, 1d8, and a 1d4. All right, 5 plus 4 is a 9 damage to the green spider. 9. All right, so check this out. Let's roll the damage for the fall. Nice. All right, so let's see here. I'm pretty sure you did it. 5 plus 4 is 9. That's 13. 13, 14, 15. Wow. Check this out. So Gothics, he in the middle of the jump, he kicks. The spider is flying in the air. He, in the same action, shoots the spider. The spider gets hit in the chest. You see a lot of the green ichor spill out mid-air as it's falling. As it's falling down, it lands on the floor. As it hits the floor, its acrylic back just cracks against the pressure, spouting green ichor all over the faces of the drow and the bugbear. As it lands on the ground and just splat is done. Gothics looking over the edge down. The spider's angles up like this. The camera's up. The blue and Gothics looking down, staring towards the view of the camera at the spider. The focus. Gothics. Next is Sir Skullface. You are up. Very good kill, Sir Gothics. I kind of, you hear Blue and kind of Max, yeah, as the spider, yeah, got Blue and Max kind of yell out in a cheer. The wind spell still active in that 15-foot square. Oh, that's what I need to check. Was it concentrate? The blue Gothic's kind of just, bows his head, his big hat, and his cape as he kind of pushes it to the side and adds, "Thank you, Sir Blue." I charge the bugbear and swing my axe at the with the branding smite, saying, "Pro, get back to them." I remember you said you cast it earlier. Sorry about that. Okay, so branding smite is branding smite bonus 1 minute on hit, extra visible, on hit, extra 2d6 radiant. Okay, so you roll 20, that's a 9, plus your 14 is 21, that's a hit. Very good. 9 plus 5 is 14, plus 15, 16, 17, 18 damage. Very good. Skullface, as you see the bugbear running, his back turned to you. You come running at the bugbear, and as you're like running towards him, oh no, you don't, and you pull out the axe. It forms out of smoke in your hand, and just all of a sudden, as you cast Branding Smite, a blast of radiant energy comes through, right down on the bugbear, dealing 8 damage. As you strike down, you strike a huge gash in his side. You can almost see the end, the muscle and tissue kind of rip against the blade as it is exposed from the hide armor. As he kind of takes it and curls his back as you lay that axe in really well. At that, the people will go. Pro Gamer Guns, you can get your turn ready as well. Go ahead. Since you're here and stuff like that, this makes it run a little faster. Okay. At that, let's here. Nesnar, seeing that the battle's not going so well, this Nesnar is going to again cast invisibility. So that is Black Spider. Oh, I already done level 2. This is last level 3 spell slot. He's going to cast invisibility again on himself, and then he is going to disappear. As he, as you kind of hear, and he, you see, as you look up, you just kind of see him kind of go, He kind of goes invisible, and you lose movement. As that goes down, the rest of the group, the red spider, this one marked with the Magnanimity, is going to come towards Cowgirl again and attack her. No, you're good. 8 plus 5 is 13. That is a miss. As and he's, well, puts this back. Still misses, but he does have his charge back. As he misses his attack, Black Spider, or the Red Spider, is going to move. Go ahead and roll a 20 for attack of opportunity, babe. As the spider, as he kind of crawls away from Cowgirl and tries to attempt to crawl up the wall using spider climb. What'd you get? 16. That's a hit. Roll your damage with just your say your fireball. A 9 damage. Holy shit. As the spider tries to attempt, Cowgirl sees the spider going up the wall, and she kind of follows it and just shoots ahead of the spider as the spider's crawling up the wall. Just as it gets hit in the back, dealing 9 damage. Alright, that was hardcore. Alright, so as that goes down, let's see, let's get the attacks done and I'll do that. So the bugbear is going to also going to attempt to back up, and he's gonna yell out, and he goes, everybody back up and retreat. And the bugbear is going to back up 5, 10, 15, gonna climb the ropes, 5:30, and gets to about right here. He looks back at Blue and is going to attempt to throw a javelin at Blue. As he pulls out his javelin, he kind of turns around. You see his back kind of stop for a second. He turns around, he pulls out his javelin from behind him, and follows through and rolls a 3. And misses. As Blue sees the javelin coming towards him, he has his halberd and he kind of pulls it to the side and ping, the javelin kind of does one of those wobbling things and just falls out to the ground in front of them. And the drow as well backs up 5, and he looks to the bugbear and he goes, "I concur, my fellow. We should regroup. Nesnar seems to have the right idea." And 5, 10, 15, 30 gets to about right here, and also takes a step, turns back, and shoots a bow at Gothix. Well, 20, he gets a fucking 20. He looks at Gothix, he knocks his arrow, and he goes, "This is for our friends." And Yarno and shoots towards Gothix, dealing 16 damage. Holy shit, what is your health? Holy crap. As soon as that happens, Gothix, you see out of nowhere just arrow come, like your focus on the spider in front of you, feeling accomplished. All of a sudden, an arrow just hits you in the chest, and you're just, and you fall to your knees as Gothix is now prone and unconscious. Down to 0 health. Let's see here. Yes, the spider's done. Everybody's done. All right, then we go to Pro. Now we go back to the other side of the cave where everyone is just having a good old time. All right. Okay, let's see here. So, pro gamer guns. I chase the bugbear, swing down. I throw my rope down and pull Skullface up. Just you and my wife is up on the cliff, so it's just you and me. Just you and me. My wife is up on the cliff, so it's just you and me. Oh, talking to the bugbear? Okay. Here. Everyone kind of yells out at the same time back at the other side of the cave, "Gothix, no!" As Blue, you see Gothic kind of hit his knees and fall down. The pro gamer guns handing her rope out to Gothix, or to Skullface, until it's his turn. He can't really do anything else. If that's it, Pro, that'll be it for you, unless you're doing anything else. Otherwise, you're just throwing the rope down to Skullface. And he is in the middle of chasing the bugbear. Here's your rope. Go back. The group. As that happens, Pro, you kind of get this sense of, like, out of nowhere in the quietness of the cave, you kind of just, something happened. We get back to the group. The bugbear. Oh, the bugbear's go. The bugbear is going to keep running forward. Let's see here. Actually, no. You know what? It's actually gonna turn the fuck around. All right, I gotta go back to that. Okay. So the bugbear looks to Skullface, and as he takes the axe in the back, he as he yelled at you, Skullface, and he moves in for an attack. He rolls a 14 plus his 5. There's a 19. I believe that hits. Let's see here. He rolls, or he does. With his Morning Star, 14 is 18. Oh, I believe your AC is 17. Did you put your armor in the no, that was magical already, wasn't it? So dealing 11 damage as he yells out. He kind of, you see all of a sudden Skullface as a Morningstar comes up and hits you under the chin, almost knocking you off your feet, dealing 11 damage. 7 is okay. Blue, you are up. Well, see, the thing is, the bugbear wasn't gonna run away if it provoked another attack of opportunity, and that was the trick. Is he's like, well, I'm gonna stand and fight then, and he actually got a good hit on Gothic or Skull. Got a nice little hit on him. And deals 1 extra die when the bugbear hits. Weapon deals 1 extra die for its damage when the bugbear hits with. Included in the attack. Oh, okay. By the bear cream. 11, huh? Holy crap, he hit you pretty hard there. You're at 16 health. As that happens, Pro Gamer Guns, Skullface, seeing you shit into your hands, all of a sudden he is thrown off by the gross immensity, and he kind of looks back to you and is like, "What the fuck?" Skullface now has a disadvantages on attacks while in vision of you from the gross out effect. Go ahead and roll a 20, Pro Gamer Guns, for your attack against the bugbear. It's a thrown. It's a thrown improvised weapon, meaning no proficiency added. It is just a simple check with your dexterity. You add 4 to it. You roll a 20 and add 4, and you need to hit the number 16. I cast Pool of Life on Gothics. Get up, my undead! As Blue uses all his power, and he kind of blows up this wind of aerokinetic energy, and he focuses and he does his pool of life. And Gothics, you feel all of a sudden the air enter into your nostrils as you find yourself on the ground, and you see Blue looking towards you as you are now more re-conscious and at 15 health. Very good, my friend. Very good. All right. Unless you have anything else, Blue, that is your attack. 15 health. Very good. You are just prone right now, Gothics. We're just I want to do a different color for gray for. Okay, you're just prone. You just need half your movement speed up. All right. Let's see. It rolls a 20. Oh my god. Okay, so here we go. Let's play that out. We go back to the other side of the tunnel as the camera focus back the Pro as she throws the little pile of shit in her hand. The 20 damage rolling. I'd say it's a 1d4, so to get this rolling. 4 damage. Okay, so 8 damage as you throw. Fucking god. Okay, so Pro Gamer Guns, you reach down, you throw this fucking crap. As you throw that crap, the camera zooms in. It's just this flying high speed. It hits the bugbear in the face. And the bugbear falls to the ground and slides to a screeching halt, dead. And Skullface is at a disadvantage in attack for the next 5 minutes to the gross out effect. And he looks back to you and he's just like, what the fuck? Okay. Okay, after that, it is Sir Gothix's turn. I figure Gothix wants to stand up at least, so that's half your movement speed. 45 divided by 2 is 22. Round it down. As you stand up, Gothix Blue puts his hand out to you, and kind of you do that as he pulls you up and stands you up, and you kind of get up, my undead, and you find yourself. You see the other two, the bugbear across and the drow on the other side. This side, make it count, my brother. That was disgusting, but that was amazing. Oh god. He had exactly that much health left. Like, he had exactly that much health left. And she hit it with the crit. Fucking ridiculous. And it was a 1d4. Dude, it wasn't even a big weapon. It was a 4. And got the 4. Okay. Love it. I like D4s. They're pretty cool. Triangles. Alright, with that, Gothix, it is your turn, my friend. Just caps on everybody now, so everybody sees what I say. I want to shoot the drow that nearly killed me. Absolutely. Roll 20. Skullface, I believe it's your saber guns, right? Skullface or Gothix. Oh wow, damn. Damn, Gothix, you dust yourself off, you kind of crack your neck, you look to Blue, you nod, you have your gun reloaded in front of you, you pull, you roll your damage as you roll a crit with your first shot. Let's see here. So let's roll your damage and then we will describe that. Of course you got a 1. Go figure. 1 plus 5 is 6, or plus 4 is 5. No, 1 plus 5 is 6. Yeah, you do 6. 6. That's 12 damage. Plus 16 is 20 damage. Oh shit. Okay. So Gothix, you look to the drow and you shoot towards him and you're like, this is fucking almost killing me. As you shoot, the bullets come out of the gun, slow motion, fly across the ledge through past the bugbear, hitting the drow, and it just, as a bunch of the little shrapnel hits him, he kind of takes it in the chest as he kind of almost falls to one knee, and he's like, ugh, as he destroys his armor. He's not dead, but he is not looking too good at all. Damn it, if you wouldn't have rolled a fucking 1. Alright. That was very intense. Okay. At that, it is now Skullface's turn. I would say you could even jump across this and lose concentration. Blue, I need you to make a concentration check. Go ahead and roll a 20 and add your constitution saving throw to it. That is a 0. So there's a 1 actually. Your constitution is a 1, so add a 1 to that, and roll 20 to see if you keep your concentration. Because I'm pretty sure you've taken damage since the time you did this spell. This is a concentration check to see if you keep your spell. And we go to Skullface on the other side. Death glares at the drow. Oh, 16. Oh yeah, that's definitely good. So it's 10 or half the damage you took, and I'm pretty sure you took about 11 damage from the Javelin missed you. Your spider didn't bite. Check. You're good. Actually, you're good. You haven't been hit since you from what I remember, you haven't been hit since you did that spell. You got hit before it, but the bugbear missed your hiss. Give me a sec. So you're standing in front of a dead bugbear with shit on its face, and you see the Pro Gamer Guns, your quote unquote acting wife, handing a rope to you outside the ledge, and you can only guess what has happened to your allies, or past allies. We're not even sure anymore. Yeah, it missed you, so I think you're good. What are you rolling, a 24, Pro? Alright, grab the rope and start climbing up, and when I get up, I'm ready to say something. Alright, so roll 20. Or you don't even need to roll. Or yes, you do. Roll 20. Roll. Oh, you rolled a 2. Or no, you... rolled a 6 plus your strength, which is you haven't attuned to the ogre strength, was a 0. I could say that Pro roll 20. So Skullface, you walk over to the rope, and Pro Gamer Guns up. Honestly, I don't really think you roll a very high thing to get up. All right, there you go. So that works. So Pro Gamer Guns helps you up. You kind of slip. You hit your knees. You kind of slip against one of the rocks and lose your footing. But Pro Gamer Guns has you, and she pulls you up right next to her. And you are currently standing next to her. Her hand covered in shit against a rope, and the room smells horrible. Okay, if there's anything else, we go to the bad guys. They were pretending to be married to the Black Spider. They were honestly just, you know, like they were acting against the Black Spider. And last session, you weren't here. I think when you ended up leaving, they were able to talk their way away from the Black Spider. I had it in the intro when we started the thing, but we were basically they were able to talk their way out and get escorted out by the Bugbear, but they left the group behind, and the group is not aware of where they are, and the group is in the middle of fighting the boss battle, and Pro Gamer Guns and Skullface are near the exit, and they are heading out of the dungeon. The concentration on your spell still lasts, Blue. It is still available. It's for about another 1 minute that it lasts, but in rounds it's about 10 rounds, and it has only been about 2, I believe, at that. But otherwise, you and Skullface are standing outside the ledge. The bad guys will now go. This spider is going to attempt to shoot at Max with his web as before it runs off. It gets a 7 plus 5 is not enough as he shoots towards Max. I take a step to the side, and the it misses and hits the wall. As the other two will shoot towards you guys and then run off as well. These ones, this spider wall crawling against the wall, you kind of see it. 5, 10, 5, 30. Gets to about right here, and it's climbing the side of the wall. And the bugbear is going to pull out another one of his javelins and going to attempt to shoot Blue again. Rolls a 10 plus his 5 is a 15. Is not a hit as he pulls out another javelin and chucks it at Blue. Blue, again, seeing the other javelin, kind of does a twist with his pole arm, and ping, the javelins get struck to the side one more time. At the same time, the drow is going to shoot towards Gothix one more time. He goes, this time stay down, as he rolls 17, rolls and deals 7 plus 4 is 11. Christ, Gothix, again, you see this arrow come towards you, and as it hits your arm, you barely even taken the one out of your chest out, and he hits you again in your arm, dealing 11 damage. 15, 4 damage, and just hits you again. You're fuck, and they are both going to attempt to run. 5, 10, 30. All right, this one about right here. Okay. To each their own. I'm okay with it. Yeah. Well, what I explained to them is our characters are gonna wondering where the fuck you guys went. Basically, and they're not gonna be too happy about having to fight the boss battle by themselves. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. Asnar. So Max is going to go next. I am actually going to I'm gonna pull out my bow and arrow, and I'm going to attempt to shoot the bugbear that's over there. As I do this as my interaction, I look to the rest of the group, and as Max, I go, all right, now it's not funny. The last time we saw Skullface, he was heading around the corner, and Pro Gamer Guns. Now, where the fuck are they? And Gothic's, getting hurt. We're getting fucked up over here. As I roll my 20, I get a crit. Oh, wow. And I get a 3. That's a 3 plus 3 plus 4 is 7, 14 damage. This bugbear, as I shoot the bug, the arrow kind of zooms in as it hits the bugbear in the back right side. It kind of pushes him to the side, but he struggles on. He's not dead, but he is not looking very good at all. As he kind of is limping, he's bleeding, he's hurt. At that, Pro Gamer Guns, you are next, and Pyro is coming up. Pro Gamer Guns, we're up. Oh wait, no, we're always doing your turn and Skullface's turn together. At that, Pyro, go ahead. What would you like to do? You see the 2 bugbears. Oh, I got one in the corner. The drow turned the corner and has off. We have 2 dead spiders here. They are kind of retreating, all we know. Enough. You can hit them with a bow. 5, 10, 30, 35, 40, 45, 60. Where's the spider climbing the wall? Okay, go ahead. Cowgirl pulls out the Thorn of the North, still holding on to the Thorn of the North. He knocks an arrow and shoots. That's a hit. $16, 9. All right. The red spider. Oh wow, really? Okay. As that goes down, you pull out the arrow, you shoot, the arrow flies past, narrowly missing the ridge and hits the spider in the back abdomen. As it hits it, you hear a screech, and the arrow comes out the other side of its chest. As it's on the side, you hear go as it goes through. The spider just deadlocks and falls down and is upside down, dead. Anything else? That's your turn. All right. Dead. Bro, what are you up to? Bro, you're up. You can change the line's direction. That body has already been checked out. Gothix checked it out. That is, you see the body in front of you. That is Nundro Rockseeker. Or not Nundro, this is a Thundrin Rockseeker as you walk over away from Gothix. 30, get to about right here. You recognize it as the dead body that Gothix looked at earlier. At that, The bugbear is dead. Blue, you are up next. You can get your turn ready or go ahead and type that up. As anything else, Pro Gamer Guns? Just don't go into detail if you're gonna do something weird. Just say what you want to do, and we'll move on. You know what I mean? Like, don't go into detail and describe everything. Avoid that, please. You say you're going to do, like, let's just say, for example, sex, then just say we have sex, and we'll end it at that. By the bugbear and positions himself to throw back. All right, I believe Blue is proficient in martial weapons, as he is a paladin, and okay. So the oh, you do have that? Did have that. Fighting style, great weapon fighting. If you get a 1 or 2 on a damage roll, reroll. Hey, okay, okay. We've already looted that entire area. Everybody looted that on the way in. Everything that was possible to find gold or value-wise has already been searched in that area. We did that on our way in. I'm pretty sure you did that on the way in. When Pro Gamer Guns, when we first came in there. You have searched that area full. Okay, so roll only on damage, not on attacks. You re-roll on 1 or 2 on damages, not on attacks. You re-roll a 1 or 2 on damage. There is an ability that does that, but that is you don't have that one. You fighting style, great weapon. If you get a 1 or 2 on a damage roll, re-roll, must roll, take a new number. So let's see here. So you rolled a 2. I'm sorry, you missed. Okay, so 2. Okay, so Blue, you move over, and the javelin is on the ground on the other side of the ledge. So I need you to actually climb down to get it. For the sake of brevity. Rolled an 8 plus your athletics is 11. Okay. Yeah, so it's basically on the ground on the other side. Like, you pinged it and it flew to the bottom ledge. To get down this ledge, you need to roll a strength check. If you want to do that, go ahead. At that, Gothics, you are up next. Otherwise, I would say Blue, you can climb down there and do it. You just need to do a strength check to climb down there. Roll a 15. Okay. Blue, you make it down there. No problem. And then you pick up the javelin and you attempt to throw it at the bugbear, but you have a 10-foot block. You're actually looking at half cover when you climb down here. I would say, is that what you want to do now that you're in a different circumstance? The order of how you told me things, it kind of we rushed through and you rolled and everything. So I would say you climb down, you grab the javelin. What do you want to do? You have the javelin in your hand. You see a ledge in front of you though, and that adds like like 3/4 cover and down a hallway, you really can't see him. So I wouldn't suggest an attack. But you can climb back up. You can go over and climb the rope and get closer to him. I would say like this, you climb over here, and there's not a strength check for this one because the rope is secured. I should just... the rope. The pole that's holding it in. I climbed to the other side. All right, blue, after you pick up the javelin, walk over, you put the javelin behind you, and you climb up. Strength check is required for this rope. Must wrap it out before. You guys are ridiculous. Alright, Pro Gamer Guns, if that's it, if you're just searching stuff, then that is your turn, unless you have anything else to do. Otherwise, we move on to Gothix's turn. You are up. Gothix, you can start doing your turn as well. Gothix! Not really sure. Oh, your saber blades are 1d6. Or your guns are 1d8. That's what it is. Your guns are complicated. Okay, blue, you see yourself on the other side. Blue, you can still have your turn left. Blue, you can do your attack, or you can, I believe you have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, you have no more movement left. You're down. You're done on movement. You're right here. You see a dead spider at your feet, and you see the other one on the other side, face upside down in the water, as it's kind of, the water's rushing past its body, kind of creating this dam-like effect as it kind of pools over. Use my daggers to slide down the ravine and then loot the bugbears as I cross the stream and taste one's blood to see if it'll heal me. Absolutely. I would say yes, go ahead and roll a 1d12. I believe there was one. The spider is the only thing there. There is no dead bugbears. Nick, I don't. Yeah, no, there is no bugbears. It's just the spiders. You can do that though. I'd roll 1d12, and you can suck the blood from the spiders. Then waits for the group while being vigilant, and his comrades won't get attacked. Okay, so blue, you can consider that called the ready action, and that means that if something does come towards you, you can attack it first if it comes into your area, or basically, and you can also like believe you can either consider it dodge or ready action. So ready action is you attack with advantage if it comes near you. Dodge action is you wait there and you can dodge something if it attacks you. So you can consider holding that dodge action and sit there, and you kind of stand at a stance, and you are ready to things attack you with disadvantage if they try to attack you. So it's like ready up is ready action is like you're ready to do something. You can do your turn, you can hold your turn, or you can do the dodge, which is you wait and you see if something attacks you and you can dodge it. They attack with disadvantage. So I would say you're dodging right now, like you're using dodge action. All right, so Gothix, after sliding down with his daggers, Gothix, I need you to roll a 20 for a acrobatics. Okay, at that. Gonna be Skullface's turn here in a second. 18, very good. As you slide down, you use your daggers and you kind of do this slide down as you your daggers behind you, keeping grip and kind of keeping close to the floor as you or to the edge of the ledge, and or you slide down, and you look at the spider and kind of dig into and regain 8 health. 10, 11, 12. Bring you back to. Alright. Bullface, it is now your turn. You certainly see Pro Gamer Guns kind of going through the sacks, kind of moving around, kind of rummaging through, trying to see whatever loot you find as she keeps searching around. Gothix, as you're looking around, do you still have the let's see here. So after looting around a little bit, Gothix, you find a little bit of coin near the body of the dead spider next to you as you're searching around. Go ahead and roll a 20 investigation roll. I confess something to Pro before going back down and trying to get back to the group, going the way our group originally went. I confess something to Pro. What is it that you confess? You can give us the thing you type. Here's the thing is typing details of what you're doing during sex is not something we want to hear or read about. You know, nor in the way of the moment of where it is and what it is. If it was something like that because of a story that was developing between you two and we weren't currently dying, I'm sure everybody'd be interested in knowing what you guys were doing. But it's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like you know, you can say what you want to say. I mean, it's not a problem. It's just describing sexual activities was something I was like, new. If you're gonna violence, I guess, to extreme violence, you know, we're violent here, but you know, yeah, things that are crazy, gory, extreme, or something like that, I guess. But even then, like, I'm describing pretty gory stuff. It's Things that are uncomfortable, like describing sexual activities. That's not something anybody really wants to read. Makes everybody probably uncomfortable. But if you're trying to say something, act something out, do something story-wise, character-wise, that's fine. But then instead of us sitting here waiting for you to type it up, you type it up and I move on to someone else's character, which is completely fine. That gets it rolling, you know? As so all we see is that they kind of talk to themselves. They kind of whispering something, and you see Pro Gamer, or you guys don't see any of this. This camera does, but Pro Gamer Gun starts laughing hysterically. Gothics, you find the 22 gold right next to the spider. I'll go ahead and write that down. At that is now bad guy turns. Right. This is what's gonna happen. As far as the group knows, nothing. These guys go this way, and we lose sight of them. That bugbear, you don't really see. And this bugbear also turns the corner, and that is the last thing you see of them. Okay, that is going to be the enemy's turns. As Max, I'm going to take a healing potion. Or actually, you know what? I'm going to go over to Gothics. 5. Ready. And I'm going to take a healing potion. Or no, I'm going to do a superiority dice. And I'm going to... I put my hand on Gothix's back as he's looking through the spider, and he kind of bends his back straight, and he's like, all right, and he flicks a coin and puts it into his pocket, and at the same time I kind of touch his back, and I kind of say in a normal voice, amplify ally, and I ethereal armor all of a sudden appears around Gothix, and the ethereal lightning chestplate appears, and I roll a charisma of 4, giving Gothix 8 temporary health. That is going to be my turn. Movement, 5. No thing fired. You see Max climb up the rope, and I get next to Blue. Pro Gamer Guns, you're up, and Pyro, you are up next as well. Pro Gamer Guns, you can get your turn ready and go ahead and say it. And Pyro, we are... Can be whatever. We're kind of just regrouping, and we're chasing down the bad guys, but the bad guys have disappeared for all we know around the corner. I'd say we're kind of getting back together and following them. Up to you. I mean, you can suggest something that we don't follow them. Suggest something. Stick near. Well, let's see here. Go ahead and roll a 20 for acrobatics check to jump down this ledge. 12. All right, that's good. Cowgirl kind of does the same thing as Gothic. She kind of holds to the side and slides down the edge, catching herself, kind of doing a hop and a skip. 5, 10, 15. Get to about right here. Here you get to the rope. And just for sake, we'll just say you get top of it. All right. And that, Pro Gamer Guns, Blue, you will be next after Pro. Blue, you can start typing up what you're doing as well. I grab Skullface, prop him on my back, and move 30 feet. I would say, yeah, to hold Gothics would be a strength check. You roll an 18. Sounds good. Gothics or Skullface, as long as he accepts, I'm sure he does. He is on your back, piggyback style. So got Skullface is on your back, and you 5, 10, 30. You are at the edge right now. Skullface on your back as he kind of piggybacks on you. That is your turn. It is Blue's turn, and then Gothic's turn after that. You both stand Skullface kind of on your back as you're kind of holding him piggyback, and you guys standing on this side of the ledge. So this is the time for talking as a group, since 3 of us are standing here: the king, the queen, and the captain's, or the king's hand. Blue. We kind of stand looking at each other, figuring out, should we chase them? Should we figure out what the hell happened to Skullface and Spyra? Or should we retreat and go home? Not sure. Yeah, what is the first form of action at this lord, my queen? Well, what do you think, babe? Find him? Alright. Find who? To regroup. Okay. Which, should we head back the way we came, maybe? Or go down south? Maybe we can go south. We have no fucking... We know they went right here to the ledge, or this part. I know they went here towards this hallway, and he disappeared around the corner of the hall. Because he said he was going to try something and try and convince them of something, but that was the last I know. Yeah, well, you know which way they went. They went this way. Yeah. Okay, they went the same way as the enemy. Okay, so 5, 10, or... So, Blue, we're thinking of still chasing down the enemy as the group, the rest of us kind of decide to figure out what we're going to do. I'd say we follow the bad guys. So that would, if you're going to do that, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, you get to about right here. And you see around this corner, you don't see anything. The hallway kind of looks open and untouched. The dead spider next to you. At that, Gothics, you are next. I figure Gothics was probably going to follow unless he tells otherwise. This is my character would say. Character. You know, I would get... Okay, so this is what Skullface says to her. You know, I never thought I could get enchanted, but hell, you've done it! I put my hand and say, when you said you are my wife back there, it got me thinking, and I thought everyone needs a companion throughout adventures like this. So I'm saying, if you will be my companion through these adventures, because I don't know how you... I don't know about you, but I could use someone to hold throughout these adventures. Aw, isn't that sweet? That's adorable. And fuck them, they left us and the enemy didn't mention them, so they must have survived. That's a good point. That's a very good point, Blue. We're chasing down the enemy, but we're also trying to regroup. Blue votes in for fuck them. But we're gonna head the way towards the enemy. It kind of turns out the enemy and Skullface are kind of that way, or at least that's what we last thought. I look to Blue and I go as Max. It does seem that way, Blue, but I'd say I'd have to give them at least the benefit of the doubt that they didn't just straight up abandon us. But if it does seem that like that later, we'll just have to kick them from the group or tell them that this is not going to work out, because we need party members that are going to stick with us and be there when our comrades are needed. Um, Hopefully, I fear the worst for Skullface and Pro. They haven't done anything up until now to show that. They may be a little weird as I look to Blue and I say this, um, but we're all a little weird. But we need to find out if they straight up betrayed us. I mean, they could be held captive. We're not exactly sure.
Or even lose service and the music doesn't stop. And get it all ad-free. YouTube Music Premium, free for 30 days.
Is that?
$9.99 a month after. Cancel anytime. Restrictions apply.
Where's this voice coming from? Fuck. Affirmers, what are you talking about? I overheard what you said to the bugbear about me. It said you were my husband, and you told the bugbear that you only let me think I'm your wife. I don't remember him telling the bugbear that. I remember the bugbear thinking he was your guys' wife and husband. The character laughs with that shot snort. I drink blood from the other spider before climbing the rope and following everyone else. All right. I will go ahead. You go ahead and roll another 1d12. That'll be your action. Gothics. If I'm not mistaken, the way temporary health works is it has boosted your health up to past your normal health. You can't get any more health until you've emptied your temporary health. I will allow it this time, but I think that's how it goes. Because now you can't go up to like 22 because of the thing. I believe it is you're getting. I believe that because you got 8 temporary health, whatever you get now goes into your normal health. At Gothic. Roll 20. Roll 12. Gothics. Stop working. Right, Gothic. So 11. I would say 11 plus. What did you have? You at 12, so that would make you won't go up to 17 plus 8, so go up to 25 health, I believe. Because you have your temporary health, you have your normal health, and if I'm not mistaken, that's how temporary health works. Is you can't stack normal health on top of, like, this is your normal health and this is your temporary health bar. If you're get temporary health, this is as much or as little as you can get, and this stays the same too. But none can over cross each other. Like, this is as max health you can get. This is the max whatever temporary health that you have. You can get any amount of temporary health the game allows you to get, but you can't stack 12 temporary health plus 10 temporary health plus your health. So I believe you're at 25, which is really good for your level, and keep 25. I will double check that, but you're at 25 health as you reach into the spider and you kind of bite again from the same hole you had just bit into on the spider, and you green blood kind of enters your mouth and it tastes different to you, as it is not the same taste, but it is still blood and it's still life-giving essence. As you feel better, you feel charged, and you are sitting at a beefy 25 health right now. All right, so my character laughs. No explanation. Let's see here. Skullface did what he said. Skull, it is also your turn. I as Max, I'm going 4, 5, 10, 30. Cowgirl 2, 5, 10, 30. Gothics 5, 10, 30, 30, 45. God, Gothics, you can move, man. Alright, the rest of the group is here. I believe your Grasping Vine is still. Alright. I say to Pro, I don't think I would feel this way at the time as I say, we gotta get to them. Skullface, carry me. This is gonna be an interesting drop if you try to carry her. I would say it's a disadvantage doing an acrobatics check with her in your hand. Carry me away. God, you guys are ridiculous. You guys are hilarious. I just wish you guys would have had better timing and not abandon us. Because this was not the time to do romance. Okay, so if you want to jump down Skullface, you can. You are currently on Pro Gamer Guns' back, as piggybacking you, talking to you. At that, the bad guys will be going next. Honestly, there is nothing you can do that would affect what the bad guys are going to do, so I will get the bad guys typing. So, this goes down as, save the sake of brevity, okay? The group, we're moving together. Gothics, Blue, Pyro. We are walking around the corner. As soon as we get to about right here, we hear the words, Gothics, Blue, Max, Cowgirl, you hear the words, hold it, not another step. As all of a sudden you guys see Dundro, Gunderson. As you see Gunderson kind of what doesn't seem to have a body around him, but see him kind of, his hands are kind of, holding out, and Nundro, his little, wow, that's big. All of a sudden, as you see Gunderson walked out, kind of his hands holding to the side and nothing around him, but all of a sudden the black spider undoes his invisibility and you see his form appear and he is behind Gunderson with a blade to his throat. There we go. Rings. Gundren, a little shorter of a dwarf, the youngest of the brothers, still red-haired, is also being held by a bugbear, the other bugbear that was held, that was supposed to helping watch. He also holds the other brother hostage and holds a knife, or holds his mace up to his throat, and the prongs kind of pierce close to his throat. You kind of see close to his neck that some of them have broke of the skin a little bit as the little brother is straining, and a bugbear stands there. Other bugbear behind him, well, is there, and Black. Now the Black Spider says, not another step. You thought you could come in here and just fuck everything up for me? As Cowgirl stands next to Blue, in between Max and Cowgirl, Gothic's standing behind as well. I say to Pro, I say it to Pro. I did think it would feel the way at the carry me away. Let's go around. Let Pro down and jump down myself. Okay, so Pro, roll 20 with advantage. And Skull, roll. Ready. As now Blue, Gothix, Max, and Pyro are in a hostage situation with the Gunderson Rock brothers. And I kind of look to Blue and I'm like, don't see Skullface and Pro. Be right back. Okay, hurry up. This is a tense moment. We're gonna die. Pro Gamer Guns rolls a 4, but you roll with advantage. Roll twice. Roll 20. Very good. So Pro Gamer Guns, Skullface kind of lets you down, holding on to you, and you kind of get lets you out the ledge, no problem. Skullface does his jump as well. As this is going down, it comes to Max's turn, and as Max, I kind of step a couple steps forward, and I put my hand out, and I go, wait, hold on. There's no need to get violent. Are you telling me you did this? You're doing the exact same thing you did to our friends? A tiefling and a fawn came through here, and after hearing that, Nesnar looks to you, goes, kind of his eye kind of widens, and he goes, there was a tiefling that came through here, but he was no warrior. He was a simple traveler. And I look to Nesnar, and I look to Blue, and Blue kind of just doesn't say anything, kind of just looks at me and shrugs his shoulders. I look back to the Black Spider, and I go, how do I know you're telling me the truth? Like, he was one of our warriors with our party. And Nesnar, in the same hand as holding Gunderson, he pulls out the amulet that Skullface traded with him, and the blue amulet that points in the direction of your the thing you desire most. And he goes, he traded me this pretty little trinket, the sucker. And I look, and Blue, Pyro, Max, Skullface, Gothix, we all, our eyes open, and we see the amulet that Skullface had used in the hands of the Black Spider. And I yell out, how the hell did you get that? And he looks to me and goes, I didn't do anything. He gave it to me and we traded. And I yell out, where is he now? And the Black Spider yells out, I gave him safe passage. Him and his bitch of a wife are on the way out. And he goes, escorted by one of my bugbears. And the kind of music goes tense, and everybody just kind of like, what the fuck? And I'm like, what do you mean you gave them safe passage? And he goes, the fuck if I know, they're probably halfway on to Phandalin by now. And everybody just kind of just stands there dumbfounded, like, okay. And now the Black Spider, he kind of tenses up again, and he pulls a knife to Gunderson, and he goes, now, it seems we're in a predicament. You've fucked up all my men and have messed up years of planning. Now, you can back away and get the fuck out, or I slice this man's throat in front of you. And we are at a conundrum right now. I think we can end it at that, and we will pick up where we last left off. Oh, hence fucking dramatic moment as we are stuck in a hostage situation. We can pick this up next week, and see how the fuck our heroes are going to get out of this one. And it's how it is. The way the cook crumbles. Part of me feels like shit. Well, that was going to be the first thing that I would have asked. Next to like, we don't need to, please don't kill them. I was going to ask, what the fuck happened to our friends? Did you kill them? And that's what he basically answered. I didn't kill anybody. And I'm like, okay, so what the fuck did you do with them? He's like, damn it, Max. Don't damn it me. You guys are the ones who walked off. Can't blame my curiosity of where the fuck my warriors went after the last thing I saw is they went down an empty hallway and disappeared, and the last thing I see is 8 creatures running at me. We'll see what happens. Think of your answers, think of them well, my friends. As I will see what the fuck we're gonna do in this hostage situation. God only knows. Yeah, God only knows what's gonna happen. We'll have to see. You guys also, Blue Gothics, start thinking of what you're gonna say to the Black Spider to get us out of this situation. An extreme path would to be get these two out of here alive. Gunderson being one of our having his daughter and wife that live in our kingdom. We don't want to see him die. We have Nundrin, his brother, as well in front. We will see what happens. All right. Next time on Our Kingdom's Quest. Think long and hard. It seems very suspicious. I don't like this. My character is going to beg. Well, why would he need to beg? Just think. Think hard. Think along of what you're going to say. It ain't gonna be as simple as, oh, you're gonna roll for deception. Let me tell you that right now. It's not gonna come down to a roll, really. It will come down to a roll, but here's the thing: unless that lie is really damn good, and you're talking to one person, because Blue is a very suspicious kind of character. If you're gonna try and convince Blue, he's going to have like advantage on his deception check, and you're gonna have disadvantage on your deception roll, because he's one of the most untrusting characters in this game. Next to me, I'm trying to figure out if you guys are worthy to be in our group and trustworthy. Not even worthy, just trustworthy. That I know that if I do turn a corner and you do leave, that I know you're gonna follow through. But think long and hard about next week and what you plan to do. Don't tell me. The party chat has a thing. You guys should check it out. Can you guys go to the other party chat real quick and see if you guys can talk to each other and see if you guys see this? Test. Can you guys easily access the other party chat? Let's do this together. And fucking computer just turned off. Because now it works. Oh, no. There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh, wow. It erases the past chat, too. Go to the party chat room. Oh, there we go. Cool. Working. Sweet. See, I can't even see what you guys say because if I go into the chat room and I haven't been in it already, it shows up empty to me. So I have to constantly, if I were to actually see what you guys are saying, I'd have to in it. You're good. Hello. Still here, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But okay, so there's your guys' party chat. You guys can talk in that. I suggest maybe whispering, you and Pro Gamer Guns whispering each other. I'm sure you guys already have, and it sounds like you guys have been planning to figure out what you guys are planning to do, which I appreciate. I think that's pretty cool. Like I said, I think you guys just went a little too far. I think you guys had a really good idea, but somewhere around halfway of the dungeon where the past point of no return came, that's when you guys probably should have decided to turn around or to whatever. But that's the thing is, I want you guys to have a freedom. I don't want you guys to think that you have to do what you have, what I want you to do. It's not that. It's that our party is trying to learn the trust of each other and become a group of warriors that actually can know that they're gonna come through. If this was later on in the campaign, our characters and you were a knight, our characters wouldn't question anything. But this is literally our first campaign together. Besides the fact of walking away when I fell into the hole, you guys haven't really done anything that my character would mark as a untrustworthy act. Um, I'm very suspicious right now of what the fuck. Where are you? Um, but we will see. What happens? All right. You guys have a good night. Good luck. Thank you so much for playing. A pretty interesting turn of events. I have not seen the Phandalin module played this way, so I am curious to see how it goes. I've watched about maybe one or two playthroughs of how this scenario goes, and they always end up just going in and killing. So I like how it's kind of turned out. It's our own little scenario of a hostage scenario. Again, we're in a hostage scenario. All right, am I out of in the normal chat? Right. Did you read my responses? I did not. It got blocked and destroyed. I'm so sorry. I did see. Only last thing I saw from you, Blue, was "Be right back." Good night, Pro Gamer Guns. Good luck. Good rest. Good playing. Oh, here we go. I see you guys now. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I got it from my old chat. Damn it, Max. We wanted to attack the bugbear, but he led us into more bugbears. That's fine. My character is going to beg like a puppy. It seems very suspicious. I don't like this. My character is going to put his head on the line. It's okay. Yells, keep your eyes on the dwarven and go for the ones I give the signal, and I'm going to use my smoke bomb. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Good idea. Well, message me. We can try and think of a plan of something we can do instead of having to try come up with it on the spot. Nesnar will react the way Nesnar would react in the situation, and we will go from there. He is, so far as you know, he has used up 2 level 2 spells. He's gone invisible twice, or 3 level 2 spells. Cast Magic Missile at level 2. 4 balls. Hit you guys with it. But all right, a good night, a good luck, and a good morrow, my D&D family. Gothics, you have a good night as well. Sir Blue, Sir Pro, so I'm out of here. Going to bed. Love you guys. You guys are too nice. Oh yeah, and then Gothics, I was gonna message you in private and Blue as well about something. So prepare for that, okay? You're in trouble. Good night. The man. Right though, that part with the bugbears you led into another one, that wouldn't have been time to fight. Very good point. We'll continue next Monday. To those